Well, good evening, folks. This is M. Talayason, and for the last few days I've been talking about doing an acid test on gold to determine whether gold is actually gold or if it's just fake jewelry. In my hands here is an acid test kit. You can pick one of these up for about 15 bucks. I got mine at the local metal detector store, and what it has is a little black stone. You scratch your jewelry on it, get a good mark across the stone, then you apply acids. We've got 10 karat acid here, we've got 14 karat acid and 18 karat acid. And by using those acids, we can determine the carat value of a particular gold jewelry piece, or whether it's even gold at all. We're going to be doing that here in a moment to give you a demonstration so y'all can see how it's done. Okay, let's get started. Okay, here we have our acid test kit laid out. You've got your 3 acids. There's the 10 karat acid. Over there is the 18 karat acid. Here is the 14 karat acid. And we have 3 items. 2 of these are marked as 14 karat gold. This one here, however, isn't marked at all. We're going to test all 3, okay? Here we go. Okay, we're getting ready to go ahead and do the gold test. Here is an item. It is a bracelet that to the casual observer might look like gold. We're going to test it because I know it isn't, but we're going to show you how the gold test works. We get a good piece there where we can do some rubbing on this stone, and we start rubbing like so until we get a nice line there, like that. You see that line showing through? That line right there is what we're going to test. That's item number 1. This item here is also marked 14 karat gold. I already know it is, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to go ahead and we're going to run that also on the stone back and forth until we get a good solid line out of that. I'm running all over the stone. I'm not doing real good there. Okay, so item 1, item 2, and here is item 3. We don't know whether that's gold or not, so we're just going to go ahead and scratch that on there, and it's looking like it might be, okay? Now comes the acid test, when we determine whether these are actually gold or not. We're going to start with the 10 karat test acid right there. Here we go. We're going to put a streak across the top of this, like that. And now if you'll look, you'll see that 2 of the lines have disappeared. Over on this end, it's gone. Over on this end, the line is gone. In the middle, the line is there, nice and bright, which means that that is at least 10 carats. That's at least 10 karat gold. We're going to test it one more time now. We already know the other 2 are not gold. We're going to go back and we're going to take the 14 karat acid right here, and we're going to test that line as well. Before we do that, I'm just going to run that across there so that we've got a good line all the way across. Okay, here's the 14 karat acid, and as I go across, you notice the other 2 are flat gone. They are gone right out of the chute. There is no doubt that the other 2 are not gold, but if you look at the one in the middle, the gold shines through. That's how you test an item to determine whether it's actually gold or not. Once you've done your acid test, it is important that you go ahead and scrape all that stuff off of there. That is acid, so it will burn you. You want to be careful not to get it on your skin. Okay, our stone is getting nice and clean. We're ready to go to our next event. Okay, so what we learned from our gold test today is while this may be marked 14 karat, and it may look real cool, it may look real nice when you get it out of the hole, that is not gold. And you can tell too because it's a little bit different in color than actual gold. This one, item number 2 that we tested, is definitely 14 karat gold. Not only is the medallion gold, but so is the chain, because I've already tested both of those. This I found today could have been gold. Obviously it isn't. Alright, so that's our acid test kit, and we'll go back and put all that away and be right back. Okay, I don't know if you heard the phone ringing, but that was Pipster calling. I'm trying to get him to come back over to the house. We've cleaned up our work area. Always important to make sure you put your stuff away so that you have it available the next time. If you find any gold of any consequence, you can test it immediately and know whether you've got gold or not. An alternative method would be go to a pawn shop or maybe go to a jewelry store and ask them to give it a look for you. But it's always a lot better if you can do it on your own right at home, okay? So that's it for this video. If you got any questions, we're also going to be taking a look at the silver test kit. Here it is, the silver test kit to determine whether something is actually silver. But that's another video for a time later on when I learn how to use the silver test kit myself. Have a great night, a spadoinkle hunt next time you're out, and hasta luego from M. We'll see you on the flip side.